Hey guys, my name is Andrew, you're watching Commence the Endgame, and in today's video, I'm joined by Dakota. Say hi, Dakota.
Hi.
Today we're going to be exploring the three most popular formats in Magic, which is going to be Standard, Pioneer, and Modern, and we're going to be testing the meta versus whatever jank Dakota comes up with. Typically what we're going to do, especially after this episode, is we're going to try and pit decks that we think are going up in the formats or we speculate is going to start doing well in the formats versus stuff that has been established and kind of talk about that and see where everything's going. So the first format we're going to be playing is Standard, and really what I wanted to do, instead of just bore everybody with some more Yorion plays, instead what I wanted to do is I wanted to play something a little different. Today I'm going to be playing a Temur Flash.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
oh boy.
Temur Flash is really fun. It's playing Expansion Explosion, and it's playing Wilderness Reclamation to double up on your mana and just kind of go over the top. And it's also playing no 2 or 1 drops. We're playing the companion. What's his name again? Let me check real quick.
The hippo?
Yeah, it's
that guy's really
Keruga.
Keruga.
So when it enters the battlefield, draw cards equal to the number of other permanents you control that cost 3 or greater, in which our entire deck is 3 or greater. So we're going to be drawing a lot of cards. And what's really cool about this deck is that though every card in our deck is 3 or greater, what's cool is that not all of our cards cost 3 mana. So like Mystical Dispute, for example, effectively costs 1 if we're countering a blue spell. Brazen Borrower effectively costs 2 mana because Petty Theft is 2 mana. Stomp from Bonecrusher Giant is 2 mana. We're also playing, this is something that I'm actually playing, Mute the Seed Dasher Octopus. I'm playing that because the mutate's only 2. So what I can do is I can Brazen Borrower on your end step, and or Petty Theft on your end step, Brazen Borrower, and then follow that up on the next turn by flashing in Seed Dasher Octopus, and then keep attacking and drawing cards every turn.
All the cards.
Yeah, all the cards. So definitely something really cool. And at least for this first episode, I don't know if we want to keep doing this, but we're going to keep Dakota's deck a secret and see what he comes up with. Because one thing in particular about rogue decks is that the element of surprise is really, really taken into account when it comes to some of these decks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be playing against him completely in the dark. So without further ado, unless you want to say anything about your deck, let's go on ahead.
The only thing I'd like to say is all the decks that I chose are under 100 tickets, so they're under $100 online, and they're all a little bit spicy, some a little bit more spicy than others, but just to kind of give a feel for a lot of different strategies in Magic, because some of these, especially some of the ones today, a little out there on the fringe, but again, they're under $100, and some of them have had success, and I kind of just want to see how much success exactly they can have if one of these decks can rise up against the new companion decks, because none of these decks have companions. I don't believe in playing that with a jank deck. Companions are way too good for jank.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're going to see if we can try and make, especially with the janky brew decks, we're going to try and see if we can put in some budget decks against the meta and see if we can get some wins. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the games.
All right, I will challenge you, and I will grab this deck right here. I did make a couple of changes to this deck because it was only about 30 tickets. I upgraded the mana base a little bit, but it's still under 50, which I still think is pretty good. But we'll see how good exactly this deck is. And I won the die roll, of course. And I always win the die roll.
Yeah, especially when we talk about budget decks. The thing is, not everyone has, the time and resources to play Magic on a competitive level. So it's important to be able to have these options for new players. So it's really cool to see that you can make some of these really fun kind of out there decks and that can win some games with less than $50. And let's be honest, that $50 is going to last you a while, especially with these internal formats.
Yeah, seriously. So standard, not necessarily, but yeah, like spending just $50 and having a really good modern deck, and I mean that's great. It doesn't get any better than that.
Did I ever tell you my first modern deck was a Bloodbraid Elf deck that Bloodbraid Elf just got unbanned, and it was a Bloodbraid Elf Gruul aggro deck with Bogart Ram Gang and friends. And
oh boy,
I remember I completely shit on a Infect player by playing Bogart Ram Gang and him not knowing it as Wither. So, so he got completely destroyed by that, and it was so funny. All right, so double temple. Let's see what's happening here.
We will discard this card right here.
Thrill of Possibility is geez. Okay,
two cards. All right, and this, and this. Well, enter tap. This hand, my first hand had no mana. And so this hand, we're hoping, is a little bit better, but we started off with 5 lands and a playable in this. So, but this is not a great start to this deck at all, by any means.
This is not a great start for me either, necessarily, but we're definitely going to be working with it because, I mean, as you can see, we're not really under a lot of pressure, so we can kind of just keep playing tap lands and keep passing the turn unless there's some kind of crazy combo I'm not expecting.
This and this.
Okay.
And that is all for that.
All right.
And hopefully next turn I can actually do something. We're gonna just go through your turn because I am not going to be able to do anything else. All right.
Let's see what you're doing.
I've got a bad feeling you're holding up a counterspell on me. I've got a really bad feeling. But I think we're gonna have to just kind of power through those.
Oh,
so here's
what do you got?
I have a Purphoros. No big deal. Not as good as the original Purphoros, but
I can't let this happen.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I can't let this happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I would not like to pay 3. And
once I saw Temple of what is it? Temple of Abandon tapped for 2 turns in a row, I'm like, wow, this Mystical Dispute's gonna be bad.
Yeah, no, that ended up being pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, just as a counterspell in general. So.
Alright, this is going to be pretty rude, but I need to make this happen, so we're going to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And then cast your boy. That's fine.
Yeah.
Come on, something good here. That's a that's a playable magic card.
I cannot believe my hand right now. For those who are watching, this hand is hilarious. All right, Wither of the Wild. I like it. All right. All right.
All right. There we go. That's something fine.
Okay, I know what's happening now. You're trying to cheat some stuff into play. Okay.
Maybe.
I see ya.
It's just, this was supposed to be a little bit faster than this, and it is not going that way. We will not block this.
Got him.
Oh, get me.
I take 2 damage for it, but I don't care.
That's the combo you were talking about there. You're gonna make it a 2/2, right?
No.
Uh-oh. This makes me sad.
That's exactly what I needed. Okay. Next turn, fun stuff happens. This deck is... Ugh. Oh, man. I mean, I could just lose here. Like, right now, I could just lose.
Man, I wish. I really wish. Oh. Too much mana into that, but that's fine.
Okay. Can't do anything about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll lose the mana. Whoops.
Well. Alright. Let's see what you put into play.
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, what do I even want to do? I'm just gonna let this happen.
Yeah, I figured taking 6 is, it's something. It's something. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted more. I wanted so much more. Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, God, what is this?
Yes. Yeah.
No. No, Sharknado. Oh, man.
So
okay.
every turn, I'm going to make more sharks. Baby shark
do. I knew exactly where you're going with that. Yeah. Okay. Well. This is still not great. This is still not great. I just
All right.
Well, here's this. Let's put a counter on this bad boy. Still putting nothing into play.
Okay.
I would like to do that, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no. Is this another one? Oh, hello. How you doing, Keruga?
Yeah.
The first draft I did, this was my pack 1 pick 1, and it wasn't bad. I went 2-1 with it, and I drew so many cards. Alright, we're going to adapt here. Boom. Okay. Come on! This is not what I wanted.
I think you forgot how adapt works.
I did. Admittedly, I did. That's on me. That's on me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
That's a tilter. You have the raised boar and nothing to put into play. Can't be countered. Haste.
Okay, so if I do this, then you at least have to block my big boy.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to do that. There's no way of getting around that. I swear to God, if you were leaving me hanging and had like a Dracuseth in hand and you were like psych, I would have killed you.
We will do that. Put you at 1. Okay.
I am at 1.
And I'm not gonna leave myself defenseless.
Legendary.
Choose one to keep. I'll choose this one.
Did you forget it was legendary?
No, I didn't. I just this is the other card that was in my hand. I can't put it into play attack. I just get to sacrifice one.
Okay.
No, I don't want to use the ability. I'll just keep one of these. That's fine. Everything's fine.
I gotcha. Okay. All right, give me something good. Jesus. Okay.
Andrew, we make a video. You want to say hi? James says he can beat you. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, that's a bold statement. But what do I even do?
What? He's been playing for a whole 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, he got Arena. I'm very proud of him.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Let me give you those. Let me give you more attention.
Okay.
For everyone watching,
let
that
me
was my roommate, and he is a cat dad. He has three whole cats. Okay. Wolfie boy. All right. Now, you know you're at 1, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell, you get 2/2. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do. Yeah. I mean, I could have played another Shark Typhoon. I had 3 Shark Typhoons in hand.
Jesus, that's not great.
I could have made a Shark Typhoon on your turn, and made 3 blockers, but had 3 blockers up, but that's not 3 is not 4. So
right, yeah.
I could have played that a lot better, but I played that game a lot better. So we're definitely gonna do that.
All right, so we're gonna bring in. So yeah, I'm playing the green-red standard sneak attack, essentially.
Yeah.
And it did not do great because I just had nothing in my hand, just a bunch of Ilhags. So that was not great. But we are going to bring in some cards that I think could be good.
I don't know. Let me try that, I guess.
So this card can go. This card
you definitely threw me a curveball, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking get rid of that. And I guess since we're bringing that in, probably one of take out one of these and take out one of these. All right. So yeah, I took out 3 Rugged Highlands. It's still playing 1, but I took out 3 of them and put in 3 Stomping Grounds because the original deck was only running 1 Stomping Ground and 4 Rugged Highlands.
Yeah.
So, and it was like a $12 difference.
Yeah,
we're gonna try this one out. So I figured it's still way under budget. Turns out Stomping Grounds are really not that expensive online.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Who plays green and red and Magic? Like, who plays that? When you can just play green and blue.
Or green and black. Green and black is also a very good combination.
Yeah.
And even green and white, the enchantments deck. So I figured this is probably the least played green combination. We're going to try to have a little bit better start here. Because at least now we have a turn 2 play. Oh, you're going to shock that in? Yeah. Alright, what you got? What you got? Counterspell, perhaps? There it is.
Yeah.
No, I cannot. It's all right. Because we have more.
Yeah.
I love Damana. Oh, 4 mana. What is this? Ooh, sure. Alright. Alright. Good magic card. Good magic card. I'm not a big fan of that, but...
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I like the idea of untapping all my lands. Sounds pretty good.
Sounds good for you. Not great for me.
Yeah.
So... But we do have... one of these here.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's fine.
And I would like that to be gone.
Yeah.
He cannot stay for the party. And then we're going to do this. And red. And just got this. Draw some cards. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Fine. Oh, no octopus, huh? Like a guy? Alright.
The reason I didn't block, or I left a blocker, is because he plays a lot of cards that give haste, and I don't know all the cards that he's playing, so I don't want to risk getting completely destroyed out of nowhere.
This is fair.
Okay,
I mean, you could just let this resolve. That would be great.
yeah, that's fine.
Alright! I'm sorry, Wolf, but you cannot stay for the party.
Alright, you got it. So you're gonna click on the trigger.
Oh, yep, there we go.
He's used to playing in paper.
And Arena. It's been about, I'm gonna say, a good 4 years since I played on here. Like, it's been a while. What is this?
Apparently that's not how that works. So... that sucks. I thought I had something there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play it, because whatever. But I thought that I could...
Hey, come here, girl.
I thought I could petty theft my own Nightpack Ambusher in response, but it has to be something an opponent controls.
I got you. Oh, yeah, I mean, if you want to just return my Meteor Golem into my hand, that'd be great.
Because I was hoping, like, maybe I could draw into something else. But was not the case.
I got you. Have at thee. I'll take a look, man. Sure, tap everything. Sounds good. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll start off with this.
Okay.
Alright, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
That's alright.
And one of these. If you have an octopus, I'm gonna get really punished here. I should have held back. Whoops. Oh, but that's alright.
Okay, so... let's start with this.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So blue, red. Okay.
Oh, what is this? Expansion explosion? Oh, for how much damage? Lots. Oh, a lot of damage. Do.
Draw on your hand.
To any. Sure. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
So if I survive till next turn, I'll be okay. But doesn't look like it's gonna happen, is it?
I really hope not.
No, I won't. I won't survive till next turn. Okay.
Yeah! We got there, folks. We got there. Yeah.
I played like garbage, dude. Like really bad. What I should have done is I had Bonecrusher in hand. I should have probably probably like, I don't know, like played Bonecrusher, but what is that even doing against a hasty, 5/5 with double strike?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, that's fair.
Because
all my other stuff gets double strike too.
Yeah. I was afraid that whatever I hold back isn't even gonna block it anyways.
Right. And Frilled Mystic is kind of pointless because none of my stuff can be countered.
Yeah. So, well, I didn't have it in hand. I drew that.
Okay.
Everything except for Bonecrusher. So it was that or Expansion Explosion. So I thought, if I'm actually going to win the game, I'm going to Explosion for everything, and then pray that you don't draw something that's going to hasten and kill me.
Right.
Even if you drew the boar still gives haste and puts something else into play.
Yeah. So that would have been a nice draw.
Well,
then I could
that right there
then...
is an example of a budget deck that really works because it cheeses your opponent out.
Yeah. If your opponent's not expecting it, they can just get hit for an obnoxious amount, just real quick.
Definitely. So yeah, that's going to be part one of our 3-part video that we're going to be doing. So we're probably going to split these up into 3 videos. So today we're going to be doing 3 videos, dude. So we're going to do this one and then two more afterwards for the other 2 formats. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye. Today's video was brought to you by Mana Trader. Want to keep up with the meta without spending hundreds of dollars on decks? Head on down to Mana Traders and sign up for a rental account, and if you use our affiliate link, you can support the channel as well. So thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you to manatraders.com.